There are tons of great videos on how to do a Kegel exercise. I even included them in my Come When You Want course, module 4.2. But what most people don't realize is that there's different positions that you can do Kegel exercises in to maximize your result and get an even stronger pelvic floor. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. But you're going to want to watch until the end of the video because I'm going to cover many different positions. And ideally, you would use all of them to figure out which one works best for you. All right, but first, what's a Kegel? A Kegel is named after Dr. Kegel, and I believe I am saying it correctly. This is a pelvic floor strengthening exercise that many people do to control their ejaculation, to develop better and harder erections, and women can even do them in order to get better at achieving orgasm and to enjoy better sex or to recover after having a baby. Basically, just like you work out the rest of your body, you should be working out your pelvic floor. Your pelvic floor is the last line of defense against gravity for all of your important organs, like your stomach and your intestines and your bladder and your genitals. They're some important muscles. Show them some love. Wow, I did work out this morning. I'm like getting too beefy. The other reason that doing pelvic floor exercises in different positions is so crucial is that you need to, especially if you're a man with premature ejaculation, have an amazing connection between your brain and your body, specifically your pelvic floor. And if you just do Kegels in one position, but you intend to have sex in many positions, which I hope that you do, you will not be able to maintain that strong connection when you change positions. This really matters because you could be doing all the Kegels in the world. You could be Kegling on your way to work, Kegling in the elevator, Kegling in the meeting with your boss, Kegling while you're watching this video. And if you're not seeing dramatic differences in your pelvic floor strength, this is probably why. Not all bodies should be Kegling in the same way. And just like when you go to the gym, if you're going to work out this muscle, you don't just do the same exercise every single time because you're only working out that muscle in a very limited way. You need to work out each muscle from a variety of different angles in order to actually get it to be the strongest and most capable, and at the same time maintain its flexibility. So this is ultra important for all people, but especially for men with premature ejaculation, and I'm going to go over each of those positions right now. All right, here's how you do this. Number one, start by finding your pelvic floor. I recommend you take 2 fingers and put them on your perineum between your testicles and anus and breathe in and out. Breathing in, pushing down, breathing out, squeezing up. This will allow you to begin the brain-body connection and make sure that you're actually targeting the right muscles. After you're really good at doing that, then you no longer have to do that. But if you're new to Kegeling, I want you to start right there by connecting the brain and your pelvic floor and anchoring it in with your fingers so that you know that you're targeting the right area. Next, I want you to practice in each of these 4 different positions. Position 1 is sitting up. Straightforward, you can do it while you're in the car or at your desk. Position 2 is lying flat on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. This is an amazing position because it allows you to relax. You're not using any other muscles in your body. You can totally be fully, completely relaxed and focus just on targeting your pelvic floor. This is also great for knowing when your pelvic floor is relaxed when you're on the bottom and a woman is riding you either in cowgirl or reverse cowgirl. Position number 3 is on all fours, on your hands and knees. This is going to help you when you're in missionary or doggy style position. This is actually something that I developed working out with my personal trainer after we learned that my transverse abdominis wasn't firing in all of my exercises. Long story short, when you're on all fours, you remove the pressure and the weight of your organs off of your pelvic floor because gravity is pulling your organs downward towards your belly button and not downwards towards your pelvic floor. You're actually able to engage it without the additional pressure of all your organs. This is a super important position. If you have a weak pelvic floor or you have a tight pelvic floor, doing Kegel exercises in this position might actually be the thing that allows you to see the biggest difference yet. And then finally, position number 4 is standing up. This is useful for standing sex positions, and it's going to be helpful for, well, standing sex positions. The best strategy to use is to do 5 1-second squeezes, followed by 5-second squeezes, and 1 30-second squeeze. And I did an entire module just on the proper way to Kegel in Come When You Want, my course for ending premature ejaculation. I cannot stress how important this is. If you Kegel wrong, you could actually make your premature ejaculation worse. So be sure that you watch the other videos that I've put out, or at least watch someone else's. Make sure that you're doing it right. Your pelvic floor health really matters. The best way to do this is to rotate. So one day do position 1, sitting. Next day, do position 2, lying down. Next day, do position 3, on all fours. Next day, do position 4 while you're standing, until you figure out which one is the most challenging for you and which one actually allows you to see the biggest difference. This is really a process of figuring out what works for your body and your unique combination of muscles. All right, if you liked this video, be sure to check out my course, Come When You Want. Link is in the description. And while you're down there, give your girl a thumbs up and maybe subscribe so you don't miss any more amazing information on how to maximize your every routine. Sex, Kegels. I'm a maximizer. I'm an optimizer over here. If you liked that, there's plenty more where that came from in Come When You Want. Check it out. The link is in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.